reflection. And I ask myself the question, what's the right direction?
What is child labor?
Labor, yeah, or like.
It's when children work.
Do you know anything else about child labor?
I know there are child labor laws. I know that a lot of children in other countries are made to work when they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Child laborers have been used since World War II, when Hitler used them. And then 218 million people, child laborers, work every day.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot.
Yeah.
And most of them are in hazardous conditions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what child labor is?
I do.
Yeah.
It's when somebody who's underage is working in environment that the law says they're not supposed to.
Right.
Other third world countries, there's still child labor today.
Yeah. Would you like to know
More about
like
Oh,
just
you-
like statistics and facts?
Sure, I would love to know some more.
Oh, every 1 in 6 children work in the world. People work in the world, and they've been used since World War II when
Hitler.
Hitler used them. Yeah, and then 218 million child laborers are used today in the world.
Wow. So if I offered you $100 to clean my toilets, would that be illegal or would that be okay?
Yes, it would, because.
It would be illegal?
It depends on how long.
Yeah, it wouldn't interfere with school.
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
Depends how long. And it depends how nasty the toilets were too, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about child labor? And if you do, just tell what you know.
Well, I know there's laws preventing child labor, and I think child labor is something that you don't necessarily find a lot of in this country, but is a problem in other countries where it isn't. There aren't laws governing it, or people are circumventing those laws, and you see children working in jobs that they shouldn't be working in. In some developing countries, children are used to do jobs for a number of reasons. One reason is that they're taken advantage of. They're employed in ways that they shouldn't be employed. As I said before, that they are doing hard or dangerous jobs and for very low pay or no pay at all, and that they're essentially can be like a form of slavery where kids are just forced to work and when they don't want to work and are paid very little for it.
What do you know about child labor?
I know that it's going on in a lot of countries other than here. I mean, it's not as prevalent here, but people definitely take advantage of children where you wouldn't expect it as much here. But it's definitely more common in other third world countries.
Do you know anything else about?
I mean, it goes on a lot in China. They're paid like little to no wage, so it's pretty much slave labor, and under like harsh conditions, harsh hours, dangerous factories, things like that.
Child labor?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know about child laborers?
I do know some stuff about it.
What do you know?
I know that it's a major problem around the world, that for the most part children are abused and taken advantage of, both in militaries and in industry to produce goods.
Do you know about Joseph Kony?
I know a little bit about Joseph Kony.
So Brady, tell us about your life as a child soldier.
They took us to the barracks and they would beat us with their guns and boots. Yeah, and they would do that about every day. Soon they killed my friend from the beatings. And once I actually got beaten unconscious, and they took me to the hospital. And once I regained consciousness, they took me back to the barracks, and they beat me again. And
Was it really hard to see your friend?
yeah, I still have nightmares. I don't know why they beat me.
I'm a very manly Muppet. Am I a Muppet? Or am I a man? Am I a man? If I'm a man, that makes me a Muppet of a man. A Muppet of a man.
Fat. No, let's make bloopers. Like bloopers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I make good spaghetti and meatballs.
Good. So, one more child say. Okay.
Are you really gonna use that?
So Brady.